Good morning, Rajas. I'm Haley.
And I'm Marley. Today is February 16th, and this is the Rajah Report.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
To begin today, here are some special announcements from Mr. Lawson.
Good morning, Rajah Scholars and Champions. I'm honored to be able to share with you for just a moment on the announcements, and I have something very special I want to share with you. I'm sure all of you are aware from the news of the terrible tragedy in Florida that happened at a high school in Parkland, Florida. We send our condolences to the families for the loss of life of students and staff at that school. What I want to encourage all of you to do is to remember that in Indio High School we are a family. And one of the things that I am most proud of is that all of you have been doing a great job using PSST World, the reporting site, for any time you see a friend or someone at Indio High School that you think is in need or having a problem. Some of you have used that site to report bullying. Some of you have used that site to report when you have a friend that you think is hurting and is suffering from depression and might hurt themselves. Some of you have used that to report problems on campus that you want us to be aware of so that we can solve them. I want to encourage you to continue to use that so that we're always watching out for each other, just like a family does. Anytime we see something suspicious that needs to be reported, or anytime we see a fellow student that we think is hurting and in need of some help. Sadly, the situation in Florida was because there was a student who was very upset, a former student who was upset and had a lot of issues in his personal life, and he took it out on others. That could have possibly been avoided had people noticed and reported what they saw on social media. I want to encourage all of you, always look out for each other. Rajas are a family. We take care of each other, we look out for each other, and when someone needs help because they're having a hard time coping with something in their lives, we want to know so that we can be there for each other and help prevent a problem. So again, I want to say thank you for using that website. Thank you for talking to your teachers and reporting things that you think are suspicious, or reporting times when you think someone needs help, because that's why we're here. Thank you again. Do your very best job. And again, we send our condolences across the country to fellow students that are dealing with such a tremendous tragedy. Thank you for being a Rajah family, and I hope you have a great 3-day weekend and enjoy the Date Festival this weekend.
Thank you, Mr. Lawson. Are you interested in filmmaking, graphic design, animation, audio production, broadcast, or any other type of digital media? If so, sign up to join the Impact CTE pathway next year. See Mr. Buck in room 5112 for an application and more information. Space is extremely limited, so sign up today. Thank you.
Saturday school will be offered February 24th from 8 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. If you are a senior trying to qualify for the free Coachella ticket but you have 1 absence or 4 fewer tardies, then you can attend Saturday school to become eligible. Remember that to qualify for a Coachella ticket, you must be a senior with a 2.0 GPA and completed your FAFSA and have no absences or tardies. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Herrera in the counseling office.
Do you have talent? Then come to room 3130 at lunch to try out for this year's talent show, or send in your video submission to james.atkins@desertsands.us. Trials will run until February 22nd. The talent show will be held on March 9th.
With soccer season at a close, Alejandra Portillo and Jareli Salazar set out to see if the IHS girls soccer team could answer a few simple questions with a new segment called Riddle Me This.
Okay, first question. Why can't Cinderella play soccer?
Because she can't run to the ball.
No.
Because she couldn't find her missing shoe.
No.
What? Then why?
Because she always runs away from the ball. Yeah, okay, second question. What kind of tea do soccer players drink?
I need Daisy to be. Any tea? I don't know.
Penalty. What is it called when a dinosaur gets a goal?
Goal. I don't know.
A dino score. Okay, now last question. How did you like your season since now it's ending?
It was pretty amazing. I'm gonna miss it a lot, but there's always next year, and next year is gonna be our year.
All right.
It went pretty well with especially with you guys.
Oh.
Indio High School will be participating in the Date Festival's Best High School competition today, Friday, February 16th. The event begins at 4 p.m. Please join us at the fair. Students get in free with the school ID. We would also like everyone to post on social media with the following hashtag HS18. Part of the competition is to see which school can post the most under their assigned hashtag. So hashtag away.
Today during lunch, Battle of the Books will be having a meeting in the library. Don't be late. Also, there will be a Jesus Loves You meeting in room 3225 during lunch.
All workability students' timesheets are due 2/2018. Monday, please return them to room 6116 at lunchtime or earlier if you can. Please make sure you sign them. Thanks.
And finally, Yearbook wants photos of your family members who are currently or were one-time Rajas. We are celebrating our 60th anniversary this year, and what better way to showcase our history than to demonstrate how deep Raja pride really goes. You may upload your photos directly to our yearbook building site through an app called Replay It. Please be sure to tag your photos with names and graduation years or class membership, such as freshman 2010, so we know who you are. You can come to the yearbook room 5101 during lunch and have your photos scanned for submission. Your deadline is February 28th, so get those pictures in now.
That's all for now, but before we go, it's time for the joke of the day with Connor.
All right, so what exam do farmers take?
I don't know. What exam do farmers take?
The SATs.
Remember to be kind to one another, and as always, Indio, stay classy. I'm Marley.
And I'm Haley, signing off for the Rajah Report.
Huh?